Okay, Tualek.
Aus- Australia's modern opera house, an incredible 20th century architecture that combines many strands of creativeness and innovation nowadays. The Sydney Opera House is on the south side of the harbour east of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. According to Britannica.com, Danish architect John Woodson designed this elaborate building. Construction commenced on 2nd March 1959. According to SydneyOperaHouse.com, it serves as a performing arts center, promoting and supporting various performing arts centers and providing audiences with the best different forms of art performed through seven primary venues. It I have been searching for many opera houses, and none of them are as beautiful as Australian buildings. The Sydney Opera House is the most outstanding in Australia to visit. It is one of the most photographed buildings due to its unique look, structure of gleaming white bell-shaped shells. It hosts more than 1,600 performances every year, according to this desirable tourist attraction. Oh, yeah. According, it hosts more than 1,600 performances every year, according to Sydney.com. It is a modern and dynamic Sydney iconic. It offers a variety of activities which go far beyond the opera itself. Various tours and holiday expeditions are organized, making this a desirable tourist attraction. During several festivals, light shows colors in the building and provide a fascinating amusement. Opera bar food will serve tasty food, drinks, and the best views in town, which impressed me. The design does not get more intuitive than the Sydney Opera House, so nearly nearly every day going tourists can be seen trying to photograph this magnificent building to reconnect and deal with something special. In Australia, there are numerous places to visit, but the Sydney Opera House is the only one that fascinates me. If I have a chance to travel to Australia, I will plan to visit this aesthetic building. I will explore the interior of the building and explore the stories that inspire the Sydney Opera House painting.
Very good. So, this basically tells us all about Australia's modern opera house. Okay, what's the main idea of your article?
I have been searching for many opera houses and none of them are as beautiful as Australian buildings.
Very good. Okay, so from the format, from the content, everything is there. Excellent. The only problem that I saw for you to improve is the use of according to. It has been mentioned three times in your essay. Not only three times, three. Okay. When you try to use this, I'm not talking about writing the source and writing according to only. You can try to vary it. You can try to use other words. Aside from according to, you can say based on an article from. You can use that. Or you can also say from this article. Did you hear that, Tualek?
Yes, teacher, yes.
Okay, because aside from it's correct to use according to, but when you try to read it one every time you put data, it sounds really weird. So to improve that, maybe you can change some of this word um, other than writing according to. But then I commend you for using, at least citing your source and not just copying, pasting the data. Good job, Tualek. Next, let's move on
Thank
to
you, teacher.
mhm. Yoke. Are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Mm. Where's your Word document? Please send me a Word document file, Yoke, after class.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Can you read it? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Please start.
Okay. China and the ancient culture. China is an extremely large country, first in population, fifth in area. More than 1.4 million people live in China. There are many interesting and beautiful cultures, such as language and lifestyle. China is one of the world's oldest and richest continents cultures. The studies of Chinese language open the way to different important fields such as Chinese politics, economics, history, and archaeology. This work helps you understand what is behind the language, what makes it powerful, and how it actually functions in Chinese society. In Chinese environment, learning the language is half of the battle, but knowing about the culture behind the language is the other. Currently, Mandarin Chinese is spoken by over 1 billion people around the world, but one-fifth of the global population. The study of Chinese literature and culture will help you bridge the culture gap, better understand your Chinese counterparts, and create a platform of knowledge and understanding with them that is crucial for effective communication. Nowadays, Chinese language is very important and very popular today. The official language is English in international business, but not everyone speaks English. The Chinese language is comprised of many general uh, regional variants called dialect. Mandarin is the official language in China. More than 70% of people are native of Mandarin.
No more?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Um, First of all, okay, let me just ask you first, what's the main idea of this article
There are many interesting and beautiful cultures such as language and lifestyle in China.
in China? Okay, you're talking about your topic, China. Now, should you put a full stop there?
Yes.
Why? You said this is a full sentence, right? Do you need a full stop there?
No, teacher.
So, and please do not capitalize this because you are putting one sentence. All right. And then there is one sentence here that it feels that it was cut off. This one. Oh, capitalize this. In China's environment, learning the language is half the battle, but knowing about the culture behind the other language is the other. What do you mean is the other? Or do you mean is another?
Yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm. Is another top or another topic to talk about. But knowing the culture behind the language is you want to say it's the second thing that you want to talk about, right? So rather than saying behind the language is the other important thing, you can write that way so that you'll continue with currently Mandarin is. And what else? Oh, your capitalization with China, your source. I didn't see any source that you've written here. And for your concluding sentence, please put enter. I cannot seem to find your intention for the conclusion. Your mm, China is extremely large country with first in population, fifth in area. I didn't find your restatement or your concluding. Oh yeah, your restatement of your first. Ah, this is your first sentence. Wait. There, live in China. You could have restated this one. There are many interesting and beautiful cultures, such as language and lifestyle. Where is your conclusion here? Conclusion. Kindly put your restatement of your thesis statement here. Yoke, are you listening?
Yes, teacher.
Because it's missing. I can't seem to find here. It's only language. How about lifestyle? And this one, Mandarin is the official language in China. You can put this in your background information here.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Please try to send me your Google Word doc file
Okay.
so that we can edit that as easy or as much as I can put my comments. And then next, thank you very much, Yoke. Good job for doing your work. Next, Focus, are you here? Oh, four flag passages. Why? Focus,
Yes.
please start.
Okay. The Museum is one of the world's largest and most visited museums. The building is traditional classic with modern style, and inside is filled of the most impressive artworks in history. The Louvre was originally built as a fortress in 1190, but was reconstructed in the 16th century to serve as a royal palace. The Louvre saw tremendous growth. Reconstruction began on 1190 but used it as a museum on 10 August 1793. The museum closes in 1796 because of a structural problems with the building. Napoleon reopened the museum and expanded the collection in 1801, and the museum was renamed Musée Napoleon according by lifescience.com. I think Musée de Rouge is one of the most famous museums in the world, and the building is delightful because it is primarily of French classical style but combined with modern architecture suitable for visiting. The Musée de Rouge is the world's most powerful for admiring artwork and beautiful architecture, a structure that combines traditional and modern design and houses a remarkable collection of art from all around the world. This is the most powerful and well-known museum in the world. This museum had a long history. It was originally established as a stronghold and was restored several times throughout throughout the years before being a museum on 10 August 1753. It's located in Rue de Rivoli
75001 Paris, French, according by lifestyle.com. The rules collection includes Egypt and antiquarian, ancient Greek and Roman sculptures, and cultural and treasures from French nobles. Its creation dates from the 6th century BC to the 19th century AD. There are around uh, 35,000 works on display. Displays are divided into each department. The building is exhibited through. The style of the structure is predominantly Renaissance and French classical. Probably the most famous portion is Colin's Fontpellier on the eastern of Rome. The museum attracts a large number of tourists each year, around 8.1 million visits. According by lifestyle.com, visitors can see excellent artwork within the museum and gorgeous architecture outdoors. There are a lot of museums in the world to admire artwork, but in contrast, the Museum is one of the most renowned in the world and full with the most impressive art collection in history. A building combining traditional style and modern architecture inspired from French classical style. I have set a goal in my life. If I have a chance, I will visit the Musée d'Or museum to experience fantastic art in the future with the most enchanting attractions. It attracts people all around the world to visit it.
Great. All right. What's the main idea of your article? Focus.
Sorry, I forget to open the mic.
Um,
I think Musidaro is one of the most famous museums in the world, and building is delightful because it is primarily of French classical style, but combined with modern architecture suitable for visiting.
say it again. Suitable.
Suitable.
Great. Uh, Wait. When you thought about your statement, um, I think we've learned about being too detailed. And this is an example of too detailed thesis statement, which is not recommended because you are already giving your readers the content of your essay and they don't even want to read the body paragraph. So what you're going to do is you're going to stop here. I think this one is one of the most famous museums in the world, and the building that is beautiful, is delightful. You can stop there because you're going to write this one in your topic sentence or your body paragraph. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So you get this one and put it in you add it here in your topic sentence. Next is for your all right. According by, we don't use according by, we use according to. And you've been using one source here. Now, you're actually just like what Tualek did earlier, she used different sources. So it's okay to mention them. But if you are using one source, it's enough to mention only once. Do you understand?
Yes.
And the problem here is you mention a fact on the second to the last part of your body paragraph, which is supposed to be written in your body, in here, in your either the background information, or if you want to use this as your supporting details, you could have mentioned it it's not at the end part, it should be at the middle, because your end part of your body paragraph should come from you. It is your opinion about it. Do you understand?
Yes.
um okay, I like your conclusion, it's complete. You have a restatement of your first renowned, can we say this, most renowned.
Renowned.
Very good. And I like the use of your transition words, but be careful of this. Please use small letter. Okay. Good job, Focus. You have a detailed article and you cited your source and you use transition words. That's excellent. Next, let's move to Dada. Are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Um, for focus in data, you have so many flagged passages, so I recommend you to please do paraphrasing. Even if you cited your source, kindly use galboot.com to paraphrase your sentences. Let me check this. Why is it 9? Mm-hmm. Okay, Dada, when you are going to write your essay, for example, this one, please try not to copy it from your. Did you restate this one?
Yes.
Okay, charming. This will be flagged if you only change few words. So maybe if you would change this one, border, and you try to variate the type of sentence, instead of starting of Halong Bay, you can say, in northern Vietnam, near the Chinese border, Halong Bay is a charming natural place to visit, or it is located in the. It is where it is located, rather than copying the whole thing, because it says here it's still flagged. You only change charming and wonder, natural. So when you're paraphrasing, the problem is you can change one word, but that is still plagiarism. You should change maybe 3 or 4 words in the sentences, or even change the type of sentence. How about this one? Hmm, look at this. Only one word was changed, safely and steadily. Change to steadily. Steadily. This one, marvelous, amazing. So when you're rephrasing, please do not change only one word, or else that's still plagiarism. Mm. One, two, three. You actually copied the whole. Um, Maybe you were thinking that you can copy all the data or all the information in the internet and you can just change it with other words. No, that's not what I mean by that. You can get the data from the source, but you need to at least write your own idea first. For example, here, when you want to talk about this Halong Bay, you need to tell one sentence first to describe it, and then followed by at least two sentences, but not as much as these, more than 5. Please do not copy the whole um, paragraph from your source, because that is not really good. Even if you have the same idea, this one is the most important thing that you can put in your essay. At least that's a fact. But copying all the adjectives used in the article is not good. Anyway, we'll just try to I'm going to comment again on your Google Classroom so you can fix that later on. I kindly start reading.
The most beautiful place, Halong Bay. Halong Bay is a charming natural in northern Vietnam near China border. According to VietnamGuide.com, Halong Bay is located in the far north of Vietnam, near the margin to China. All of the island and surrounding cliffs are made of limestone, which have been safely e- e- eroded over the centuries to create what is left today. The, the towering pier topped with greenery and the ships that enclose the bay. It is an outstanding example of a karst landscape which has then been either eroded
Eroded.
eroded into even most breathtaking and impressive
Impressive.
imp- impressive form formation by the continuous
Continuous.
continuous movement of the sea. Halong Bay is the gem in Vietnam's crown. There are many various
Scenic.
scenic places in the country, and Halong Bay take the top spot. Halong Bay is the most beautiful natural wonder in northern Vietnam. According to VietnamGuide.com, the bay is dotted with 1,600 limestone and
Island.
islets, and cover an area of over 1,500 square kilometers. Because of the hilly nature, most of the island are desolate and untouched by human. Attending the site outstanding, lovely, beautiful is decorated by its biological interest. The bite of the limestone, Iceland cave, and ocean life make of breathtaking scenery in which traveler cannot help but wonder at this beautiful
Hmm?
wonder at its beautiful. This amazing area was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. Halong Bay has many wonderful beaches with 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 white sand, quiet sea, and a cool breeze, making it ideal for tourists looking for the beach vacation. Many of them are kindly untouched and wild, while others have been developed with facilities
Facilities.
fa- fa- facilities
Mm-hmm.
for the traveler. Halong offer an diversity of different types of tourism of sightseeing, seeing culture and shopping to adventure sport. And you can watch the sunrise and sunset on the days of the cor- cursor and see from an above visit some famous cave, rocky island, the fishing village of Halong Bay, the majority of the island here are the completely un- uninhabited, and it is the fact that the landscape has remained so intact, coupled with its marvelous natural beauty and logical significance, significance that
Significance.
significance that make it such a beautiful, a special place. Halong Bay has wonderful place to travel. This unique, UNESCO World Heritage Site is the favorite place for tourists, and whatever you do in Vietnam, you should not be lose to to be lose the chance to visit this truly awesome, wonderful nature.
Okay. What's the main idea of your article?
Halong Bay is the gem Vietnam in Vietnam's crown.
Hmm? Halong Bay is the gem in Vietnam's crown. What does it mean by gem?
Um, like um, the most beautiful something that have a value like
Right. Has a value, did you say that?
yes.
Okay. So it's a type of jewelry. It's a type of stone that they put in jewelries. And of course, when you say gem, in other word, it means it has very beautiful scenic. You said here marvelous scenic places, and it's something that the people in Vietnam really love to go to, or they really value it. Okay. Now, can you repeat after me this word? Where's that? Located.
Located
In the word islands.
islands
Islands.
islands
Plus, if you are listening, if I will hear one more time you say islands, -5. Every time I hear this one, please try to correct yourself. Please repeat it with the correct pronunciation islands. And then we also have the word beaches. Beaches. Can you say that word?
beaches
Beaches. Longer one. Okay, we also have the word, what is that? Can you say the word diversity?
diversity
Very good. Cruisers.
cruises
These people who use this one. Okay, cruisers. And then significance.
significance
What does it mean by significance? Geological significance. Do you know?
um uh that important
That it's important. Okay. So, by the way, geological significance, we use this when we talk about places, just like this one, Halong Bay. It talks about where is it located and this importance of its location to why is it very special. Okay, I've been hearing earlier. How do you read this one? Can you say it one more time? 1994.
1994.
Where is Focus? Are you here? You're still here? Focus? She's not. Whenever you read years, you do not read this as numbers. 1019, 990. We read this by section. So you can say 19 and then 94. I hope I would not hear again on the next presenters. We only have a few minutes left. Got a minute. Gigi, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Dada, thank you very much. We'll move to the next. Okay, can I start?
Pondukat is fascinating brick. Do you know why this brick is a Freeman architecture? The Pondukat is located near Rimorin, a small town in the province of Gar, in the south of France. The bridge was built by Makhatvitsanya. Construction commenced, commenced half through the 1st century AD. It's used to carry water over 50 kilometers to the Roman colony of Nemesis, but now it is no longer used but has become an important tourist attraction instead. The architectures I researched for was Portugal is ancient Roman architecture and it catches my eye and has a charm in me, so I shoot it. The Portugal is a remarkable Roman architecture. The Portugal aqueduct represents the civilization of ancient is because in the old days, when the Roman Empire reached its most prosperous point, the focus was only on the construction of construction of architectures. Therefore, everyone can the lifestyle and intelligence of the ancient people with a perfect balance of past and present technologies. And today, the Portugal has become one of France's most important tourist attractions. If anyone wants to know the story legend granite in construction or if you want to learn from real locations, I will recommend to study at Pondukat Museum, a French museum built to preserve historical pieces. And these items also tell the story of the Pondukat very well. By now, all the wonders of France I have researching are the Pondukat and its architecture I am interested in right now. The Pondukat is an enchanting architecture surrounded by beautiful rivers and nature. If I go to France, it will be the first place I decide to go.
All right. So basically, you followed all the format except for this part. It should be double spaced. So kindly check on that. And yeah, what's the main idea of your article?
The architecture I researched for was Pondukat. It is ancient Roman architecture and it catches my eye and has a charm in me, so I should it.
Okay. My comment only here is that should you put the capitalized I here after a comma or small I?
Okay.
What is okay? Okay. Please do not capitalize a word after a comma unless it's a name of a person, unless it's a proper noun, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Mhm. Okay. I think this one, the architecture I research, this is supposed to be your topic sentence. And this one is your, this could be put in your thesis statement. You add here, for example, you said here, the architecture I researched was, it is an ancient Roman, it catches my eye. This is the same thing as this one. So what you will do is you're going to get this one, you put it here, and then you exchange this to your topic sentence. Why? This is more detailed than this one. Did you notice that, Gigi?
Yes.
Right? And so when we say a topic sentence, it is the detailed sentence of your thesis statement. This is supposed to be your thesis statement. It should not be too detailed. Okay? All right.
Okay, teacher.
Restatement
Thank
is
you.
there. Recommendation is there. Very good. And then okay, complete. Oh, exactly. We're done for today, and thank you for attending. We'll stop with Gigi's presentation. We'll continue with Cream first, followed by Nana, Cream second, Grace, Bam first, Bam second, Eo, and then June. And then the rest we will talk maybe for remedial class. Those who didn't present or were sick. Okay, we'll just